After this, it's 6:30 p.m. The kids are scrolling on their phones. Mom's grabbing leftovers in the kitchen. Dad's still finishing emails at the table. Everyone eats, but no one eats together. Now think back. When was the last time your family sat down around the table with no TV, no phones, and just shared a meal face to face? I'm Dr. Brian Long, the Catholic chiropractor, and this is my series, Strong Family, Strong Faith. You see, meals used to be sacred. They weren't just about eating, they were about communion. They were about connection. But today, we've let busyness, fast food, and screens rob us of that gift. And the consequences? They're bigger than we think. Our health suffers, our faith suffers, and our families drift apart. But here's the good news: God has already designed food and meal times as a way to heal us and strengthen us, both body and soul. We just need to reclaim it. Let's face the reality. Families today are eating fewer meals together than at any time in history. The average American eats one in every 5 meals in the car. One in four families eats dinner together less than 3 times a week. And when we sit down, nearly half of us eat in front of a screen. Physically, this leads to fast food choices, overeating, and poor nutrition. Kids grow up with sugar and processed food as their normal. Parents live on caffeine and convenience meals. Spiritually, the damage is just as real. Mealtime, once a time of prayer, gratitude, and storytelling, has been replaced with silence or distraction. The table, once the heart of the home, has been replaced by the couch or the car. This isn't just a lifestyle shift, it's a deep spiritual wound. I want you to think about this over this week. Reflect on it. Think about your past week. How many meals did you actually share at the table with your whole family? And what's keeping you from being present at these meals? Now let's press a little deeper. When families stop eating together, here's what happens. The kids lose a sense of rhythm and security. Parents miss chances to speak into their children's lives. Health problems multiply. Things like obesity, diabetes, and fatigue all are on the rise. Emotional connection between our family members weaken. And the spiritual side, we miss out on daily opportunities to model gratitude and pray together, to practice what it means to live in communion. Think about it. How many of Jesus' most important moments with his disciples happened around a meal? You've got the feeding of the 5,000, dinner at Bethany, the Last Supper. Meals weren't filler moments, they were holy moments. So when we trade family dinners for drive through meals or separate screens, we're not just losing nutrition, we're losing communion. We're training ourselves and our kids to feed our bodies and starve our souls. I want you to think about this as well over the next week. And this is another reflection I want you to do. How different would it be? How different would your home feel if the dinner table became a sacred space again, free of screens, full of prayer, gratitude, and laughter? But here's the hope: this can change. And it doesn't start with gourmet meals or complicated plans. It starts with intentionality. Step one: protect the dinner hour. Choose at least 3 meals a week where everyone is present. Guard it like an appointment with God, because it is. Step two: keep it simple. Whole, God designed foods like vegetables, fruits, meats, grains. You don't need a Michelin star meal. A simple roast chicken, a pot of rice, and some vegetables can feed a family beautifully. Step three: create some rituals. Begin with a prayer. Go around the table and share one gratitude and one challenge from the day. end with Thanksgiving. These rituals turn meals into training grounds, spiritual training grounds. Step 4, involve the family. Let the kids set the table, stir the pot, or say grace. When everyone has a role, meals become a shared mission, not just mom's burden. Step 5, make it sacred. No phones, no TV, just food, faith, and family. Here's the beautiful part: families who eat together regularly report stronger bonds, lower stress, better nutrition, and even a lower risk of depression in teens. But beyond the research, families who eat together also pray together, laugh together, and grow together. That's not just health, that's holiness. Let's look at what Scripture tells us. Acts 2:46 says of the early Christians, and continually, daily, with one accord in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, they took their meat with gladness and simplicity of heart. Do you see this? Eating together was part of the rhythm of the church from the very beginning. And of course, the Last Supper reminds us that Jesus chose a meal as the setting for giving himself to us in the Eucharist. The table has always been a place where heaven touches earth. When we reclaim the family meal, we aren't just making healthier choices. We're practicing Eucharistic living. We're training our families to see food and fellowship as sacred gifts. So, how can we begin this week? Simple. Set a goal. Aim for 3 family meals this week. Phones down, prayer up. And keep it simple. Swap one processed meal for a whole food meal. Roast chicken instead of fast food, fruit instead of dessert. Add a gratitude bowl. Place a bowl in the center of the table. Each meal, have everyone add a slip of paper with one thing they're thankful for, and watch that bowl fill up. Invite conversation. Ask questions like, what was the best part of your day? Where did you see God today? These small steps will transform your table from a place of eating to a place of encounter. An encounter with each other and an encounter with God. So let's wrap up. Shared meals are more than food. They are formation. When families eat together, they grow stronger, both physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This week, I challenge you to commit to 3 family meals at the table. No screens. Begin with a prayer. Share gratitude. End with joy. And remember this: every meal shared in love is a small reflection of the heavenly banquet God is preparing for us. So, our next episode, we're going to look at something that touches nearly every home: sugar, how it sneaks into our lives, hijacks our health, and even becomes an idol. The episode is called Sugar, the Silent Idol We Keep Bowing to. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Until then, stay strong in body, rooted in faith, and ready for mission. And as always, drop a comment below, like and subscribe, and share this video with your friends.